ETH violates the fourth rule. Will it last? XRP has a few case resolutions and is below the 330 threshold. Is that going to hold? We've been hoping for some action. Will it remain the case? We will discuss pricing action, along with the products that are changing in price. I say a lot of inappropriate things. This is your warning. Then, for breaks, we had time to converse. Why? Since it benefits the alts. Additionally, it has been occurring sometimes. And whenever it does, take a look. It appeared on the screen. It sells out quickly. It has already occurred 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. You, the viewer, are the most important thing. Therefore, I share your comments at the start of the video before we dive into the cryptocurrency news, like the deep green up on the screen for our favorites. Yeah, a gaming channel with the highlights, says Blingatron, who hangs out. I would sub. Oh, I see. I'll ask you in the comments section below. In fact, I'm going to link it in the description area. Do you think I should start a second gaming channel? Please share your thoughts with me. That's what we did yesterday during the live feed. I had a great time. I unintentionally used a little friendly fire. No, it was truly an accident. Did you say Café Guatemala? Asks Tigerman. Yes, darling, I did. This morning, my daughter brewed me a cup of coffee. It was quite delicious, a little dark honey. Rico, I adore it. Now let's discuss the crypto news. The price of Bitcoin is 160,532. The alts are advancing. I had some 401k activity. Juicy. Why? So the alts gain from that. How might a small amount of RippleSec action help the alts east for 149? Everyone, let's get started. XRP 331 XLM at 453 lovely 386, with Ripple and Chainlink spearheading the altcoin boom. ETH soars past 4,000 to set a new 2025 high. ETH rose beyond 4,000 on Friday. Happy Friday, everyone! Establishing a new high price for the year in response to a larger cryptocurrency surge earlier in the day that was driven by Chainlink and Ripple. Even while some of them are declining from their most recent peaks, there is still exciting activity. However, a lot of people are afraid that every time ETH makes a run, it doesn't hold for long. It was as obvious as day. This incident occurred back here in 2021. Once more, it took place in 2021. In 2024, we witnessed the change once more. And it appears to be doing it once more in 2025. ETH should hold, we hope. Why? Since it benefits the alts, like BTC, ETH is capable of deceiving the alts. Indeed, there are players who think that ETH is more capable of outperforming the alts than Bitcoin. DEX trading is launched by Coinbase. Okay, have a look. Do you want crypto to be threatened, Coinbase? Many people believe that Coinbase is becoming a bit too large for its britches. Coinbase launches DEX trading on its app, with Base and Solana to follow shortly. The business is evolving into a one-stop shop. According to Brian Armstrong, Coinbase will provide its U.S. clients with decentralized exchange trading on Friday. A crypto exchange made an announcement. It's breaking news. You click the subscribe button for that reason. We'll make a Pop-Tart demolition video, so don't worry. I simply want to give it a lot of consideration to make it juicy. New tokens that were previously only accessible through decentralized platforms will now be accessible through Coinbase's mobile app thanks to this capability. However, New York will not be able to use the service. State users. Why? Because New York is really frugal with cryptocurrency. Coinbase's Basin network is one of the many ways that new digital coins and tokens are created, and the exchange claims that it wants to make them more rapidly accessible on its app. Tokens created on the base will be accepted by the exchange before being made available to Solana. What they stated was this: more tokens are introduced on Base each day than anywhere else. According to the exchange, Coinbase is developing more than just a platform for dealers to use. Additionally, we're giving the builders the authority to produce them. This implies that you can access Coinbase's distribution without waiting for conventional listings. Yes, that includes individuals like you and me who are retail users. It implies that foundation builders will have early access to new tokens. Via the Coinbase app, it enables smooth retail distribution. I enjoy it. Personally, I enjoy it. Observe the actions of this XRP whale shortly after the SEC Ripple lawsuit. The topic of price action will be discussed. Why? Moments after the last chapter, the market was rocked by a huge XRP whale transaction in a spectacular display of confidence. The ongoing legal dispute between the SEC and Ripple. An impressive 30 million worth of XRP, or over 100 million, was transferred in a single transaction, according to a well-known cryptocurrency analyst. Before we discuss price activity, let's take a look at the larger cryptocurrency market. After that, we'll discuss some Xrp price action. Wider cryptocurrency volume is booming, rising 20% to $182 billion. Altcoin is still retaining 36 of 100. Inflows, strong, indeed, but a tad too mellow in this instance. The institutional inflows over the past 2 weeks have shown a somewhat soft trend. Look, Hbar just saw a 2.7% increase in the last 24 hours, not as much of a juicy activity as we would have liked. XRP is up 6.2%. We discussed XLM. Some of the other players were actually visible. Connect deep within. Monero is also deep. Aptos, Kappa, and Har are not witnessing this move. What are we observing, then? The volume has increased by 65%. However, the juicy price activity isn't visible at Hbar. Actually, there hasn't been much volatility throughout the day. But bro, dude, Chakita, we need the action, said Har supporters. You also do. The Hbar ETF is that. That is also what the Clarity Act or the Senate Market Structure Bill will accomplish. Together with some Fed rate action, that is what will help inflate Hbar. Thus, Har is not profiting from the SEC case once more. Because XLM closely tracks XRP, XLM benefits. It's interesting to note that the Hbar did not experience the same ripple effect as the XRP move I executed there. Speaking of XRP, the exciting activity that began at approximately 311 can be seen right here. We currently have 330, although we received north of 335. Additionally, this boosts our confidence on that $3 floor significantly. The volume increased by 151%. Exchanges are currently profiting greatly from this movement. $13 billion in volume. Take a look at those candles. We will adhere to the 1 hour. As you can see, we're doing quite well. We saw a brief period of profit taking earlier when we hit a low of 321, but as I mentioned before, we have now recovered to about $30. This makes me feel pretty good. What does zooming out reveal us? Yes, this is a smart move on the part of the SEC in the Ripple litigation. The problem is that many of you are thinking, bro, this is it. Yes, this seems to be it. I mean, I believe that many of us were aware that this would occur. It was merely a formality about the date of